Wilbur Soot is facing some serious allegations of being an abuser to his ex-girlfriend Shelby, aka Shubble. Let's get right into it. So if you don't know who Wilbur is, he has over 6 million subscribers. He's also in the band Lovejoy. He makes music, plays video games, and he was in the Dream SMP. Yeah, very popular person in the community. And he was dating this girl named Shubble, aka Shelby, and yeah, she has over 900,000 subscribers, another content creator, and pretty much things got kind of weird and extremely serious when she was on live stream talking about some really serious stuff that happened. And at first she didn't address who it was, but people believe that her ex that she was referring to, and this was Wilbur. Well, he practically admitted that it was him in his apology statement. However, people are not happy with it at all, and we're going to talk about everything that happened. So before I show you his apology statement, we got to watch a quick clip of Shelby talk. Let's get to it. All right, here we go. Let's react to this.
And it wasn't fine because I would go home later and I'd tell him how uncomfortable I was, how much I didn't like being hurt all the time. And I needed him to really stop biting so hard. I didn't
biting?
Like it, and I tried telling him over and over again because he wasn't actually trying at all to not hurt me. But he said he would try at first. And then he started saying things like, it was my pain tolerance that was too low, or I'm exaggerating how much it actually hurt.
Whoa, this is like super weird. So basically, she's saying that he has like, I don't know what's up with him, but basically he was just biting her. And like, you know, that could definitely be something that's playful at first. But like, I mean, it depends like how often you do it. Like if you do it like once in a while, you're just like, you know, like, yeah. But like from what she's describing, he's obviously going way too far with this. If he's doing it a lot, and you know, he's literally telling her like as a joke that you have a pain tolerance. Like you should never get to that extent when you're joking about that and somehow not realizing.
He's not even biting that hard. I'm being dramatic. But his biting escalated to a point where I was covered in bruises all over my arms, and they hurt, and he would poke at them for fun. And he even felt so comfortable showing off my bruises that he had caused to our friends because he would bite me so hard by accident. By accident, he would even joke that it looked like he abused me.
That's just super weird. That's just super weird. Like anybody that has like this sick sense of humor, you know, where like you're always playfully like, you know, hurting somebody and like just doing things like what he's doing, biting somebody, like that's so weird. Like that you are not a vampire, dude. Like this is like yeah. And I don't understand. Like if you're leaving bruises, like if I ever did that to somebody playfully and there was one bruise, I'm never doing it again, you know? And it's like, I think most people would be the same way because they'd be like, whoa, like I didn't realize it was that bad. But like, how could you not realize it's that bad? You're literally biting into something. Like that's super out of pocket.
And eventually he did acknowledge how bad it looked that I was covered in bruises all the time. So he stopped biting my arms as often.
What?
And he started biting my legs instead.
What?
And it was in the last couple of months of the relationship that every time he bit me, it was until I needed to use this safe word. It had become his benchmark for when to stop. Only once I was definitely hurt, which meant I was being hurt every single day.
I can't believe this. I can't believe this. Nah, like if you have realized that it's such a problem that you've been bruising somebody up because you've been biting them on the arms and then you start doing it to their legs, like that's really like manic behavior. Like I'm not even gonna lie, like that's some sort of weird like thing that you got to go get checked out. I don't even know what to say. Like I feel really bad for her. And like obviously, you know, everything is just allegations, you know, there's not proof yet and all this and that, but once you hear his apology, I don't know. Like I feel really bad for her, like having to deal with this, you know. This guy is a big time content creator, right? Like millions of subs, like his personality from his streams seem cool, you know, and all this and that. But you're telling me behind the scenes, you know, he's biting her, you know, on the arms and then realizing it's bad, making jokes about abuse, you know, and doing this and that. And then he starts moving down her legs. Like if this is really what happened, I just don't even know where to begin, you know, in terms of like disappointment with Wilbur. Like, dude.
Multiple times a day for all of the days that we spent together in person. And when I asked him to stop again, this time he said, this is who he is. He isn't going to change. Those were his words.
Wow. That's That's disgusting. That's terrible, man. That's terrible. And that's what Shelby had to say. You know, anybody can be an actor. Anybody can pretend to be emotional or whatnot. But like, just the way she described it and how unusual it sounds, I just cannot see how somebody would want to make that up, you know, and start saying someone's biting their legs. Now, obviously, I don't want to jump the gun with anything, but this is what Wilbur had to say about this. Let's read this. In the past week, a series of allegations have been made over my conduct from an ex-girlfriend. I want to emphasize that although I feel it fair to offer my perspective, this person's feelings are completely valid. I have taken my time sharing the statement as I wanted to process and respond respectfully, and with the hope to gain a deeper understanding for the situation. During our relationship finals months, I regrettably became slobbish, disrespectful, and selfish. These actions caused a lot of pain to my ex-girlfriend. I have since sought therapy to address these behaviors, making significant lifestyle changes to rectify my past actions. I have come to realize how much my past behavior hurt this person, but I truly compassionately believe I have made great strides for the person I once was, and hope I can continue to grow and improve on this trajectory. The allegations of abuse, particularly in the form of biting, deeply shocked me. Throughout our relationship, I understood from our numerous conversations and text messages exchanged on the subject that this behavior was consensual, playful, and enjoyed. I truly believe those personal message exchange reflect mutual affection and understanding. Out of respect for her, I choose not to publicize them, and I emphasize my perspective is not shared to diminish or invalidate anyone's feelings. Instead, I share it in the hope that I can offer genuine, fair, and relevant insight into my understanding of the situation. While I may perceive our interactions differently, I recognize that this person has proceeded and expressed feelings of hurt. I want to extend my sincerest apologies for any pain that I caused. I am fully committed to understanding and addressing her concerns going forward. I hope my perspective sheds light on this situation without detracting from its message. I am dedicating to earning and maintaining the trust of those around me, and I hope I can continue to be held to these high standards I wish to attain and maintain. Will. And yeah, just like everybody else in the replies, you know, I'm just disappointed in that. I mean, first of all, using big words and all this and that, it does not make you any, does not make your apology look any better. I'm not sure why he keeps talking about, the way she feels, but then not going into like saying her name at all, not mentioning her name and being like, Shelby, I apologize or anything like that. Seems like a huge lack of accountability on this. Diving into the fact that you've changed and, already changed. How does that make sense when you've constantly been saying in this whole thing that you had no idea it wasn't consensual, it wasn't all this and that, but then you're saying that you've already changed? That doesn't make any sense in my head. There's no way I can look at this but see that, yeah, this dude's just in the wrong here. He admitted to the biting, first of all, which is insane. Number two, and I mean, it's not insane that he admitted to it, it's just insane that it's like real, like he was actually doing it, and then saying that it was playful and consensual. Like, I'm just saying, if he was really leaving bruises on her arms and then started letting them get out to her legs and stuff and started biting her on her legs, dude, how do you not realize like that's just a problem? Like, how do you not realize that's just beyond messed up? That's beyond weird. I cannot justify that at all. Check out this video right here too. I hope nobody's defending Wilbur Soot right now. This is just like a 30-second collage of him just joking around with people that he's gonna bite them, or people saying that he's biting them a lot. That's just more proof on this situation. Roll it.
To me? Yeah. He keeps biting me. Yeah. Actually, Will bites me sometimes, and I get so many bruises all the time from him biting me.
I thought you were saying that you bite people.
No, Will bites me.
Will hurt me more with biting. Wilbur Soot has bitten me harder than that.
Yeah.
He just bites everyone. He'd bite you.
Never bit me when I met him.
He would. Wilbur Soot bites.
You're on the boat. Thanks.
So yeah, that is pretty much everything right here. Obviously we haven't seen, the fullest extent of how, real things were. We didn't, see any real clips of them two or like any conversations they had about all of this. But I don't know if we're going to have anything else moving forward with Wilbur. I don't know if he's going to make another reply. Tommy Innit said he is going to address everything when he's ready. But in the meantime, please send your love and support to Shelby. That's really classy of Tommy to say, all love to Shelby. I feel really, really bad for her. She did not have to go through this. Like, nobody deserves to have to go to, to have somebody biting them and like you're telling them things that, just because you want to love them and stuff and like code words and you're telling them to stop and like, no, like it hurts. And just to get like, scrutinized from that is terrible. But guys, show your support to Shelby. Terrible situation. And that's really it. Like we always say, Empire out.